Hello and welcome back. It is Kyle and today is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. And first off, I believe yesterday I misspoke and said yesterday we had 53 days until our trip. Today is actually 53 days until our trip. Yesterday was 54 days before our trip. That being said, we are still getting closer and closer by the day, and I get more and more excited as we go. You can see we are driving down the road, and that's because I decided to do it this way because we have received some Tesla updates. Woohoo! Nothing major, no big news or anything like that, but it is an important step. Full self-driving version 12.5 has officially begun testing internally. Employees are now downloading and taking 12.5 out on the roads and testing it out. Last time with 12.4.3, it was about a week from this point that it started going out further to the first round of normal paying customers to get the update, and then it was around another week before we got it, like we as in me, give or take a couple days here or there, but if the timeline holds like it did last time, about 2 weeks from now we could be driving on 12.5. Again, 12.5 is a big update because this is supposed to be the first time Cybertrucks get the update, which does not apply to me at all. But it's also supposed to combine highway and city stacks together, so everything is using one set of instructions basically. And at this stage, I am ready for any update that gets my car back to performing at least as good as it did before I updated to 12.4.3. Still not happy with this update. The only thing that I am pleased about is the ability to drive hands-free with just paying attention to the road and not having to touch the steering wheel. The parking, like I've said numerous times, there might be an improvement on the speed there, but it's still way too slow to be used on a regular basis unless you rely on the parking in order to do the parking for you, because you can't do it yourself. And that is totally understandable. There's people who need that help. I am not one of them. I actually like parallel parking because I think it's kind of like a show-off thing that I get to do to show that I know what I'm doing. There went another Tesla, which in my area there's not many of, so that was kind of cool. I see about one or two a day, but yeah, I like parallel parking. It gives me a little chance to show off that I actually do know what I'm doing and all that stuff. And especially in the area that I'm at, there used to be a bar where across the street from where I would do most of my parallel parking, and on multiple occasions the drunk people sitting inside the bar would give me thumbs ups as I am parallel parking, or make fun of me if I messed up, in a playful manner, never anything too ridiculous, but it's fun. I think parallel parking is fun, but I know a lot of people struggle with it or just can't do it. People with depth perception issues especially, but I like doing it. And until the car can do it probably about twice as fast as what it does right now, it's not that useful for me. But again, that's just me. You might find it more useful than I do. Again, what I am most looking forward to is the ability to pull my car out of a parking spot without being in the car. This will be part of actual smart summon, which could be coming with 12.5. We have not got word on that yet. Confirmation either way on that yet. I'm hopeful that it will, but I'm doubtful that it will. That'll probably be something that comes out a little bit later. And that's this morning. But that is what I'm waiting for. That will give me a lot of use because I'm a big guy, and sometimes parking spots are a lot closer and tighter than what I prefer getting in and out of the car with. So, yes. But currently, I am headed to the store to pick up two prescriptions, because this stupid cough that has been plaguing me forever, I finally said, screw it. I've tried everything that I can do on my own. I'm gonna bite the bullet and go talk to the professionals who get paid to do all what they do, so they can write me a script and see if it helps. And looks like I waited about the right amount of time. They said since we've been having the issue for 3 weeks or more, it's time to look at antibiotics. I don't have COVID, nothing contagious or anything like that, but it's time to address the situation with prescription medications because all the other stuff has failed. So, wish me luck. They said that we should see significant improvement after 24 hours, but we should see pretty much everything be back to normal and good after 48 hours. So hopefully by this time, Thursday, everything is golden and I will be super happy. Either way, as long as everything is taken care of before my trip, I'll be completely fine. Right now, it's more embarrassing than anything else. Coughing, sometimes non-stop coughing in front of random people is super embarrassing. But then occasionally it's coughing enough that it makes you gag, and that's not fun. But I do not want to be coughing on my flights, and I 100% don't want to be coughing when I'm on the cruise ship. That way I can just sit back and enjoy as much of the food and drinks as I can shove down my throat and undo all the weight loss progress I made prior to that. It's going to be fun. I am excited. And everything I'm doing right now is prepping for the upcoming cruise. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Oh, I did weigh in. Total weight gained from eating Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was 6.2 pounds, which is excellent. I was worried it was going to be more. Remember the last time we ate on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and we regained back 11 pounds. So this is 5 pounds less. It's just 1 day less. So that is good. Which means you can't see me. I'm giving you 2 thumbs up because it's good. But that means we're going to see our weight go down quicker this time. Not quicker as in we're going to lose the weight faster, but we're going to get to a lower weight than I was anticipating getting to because we're starting at a lower weight. That makes sense? Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so that's exciting, and it was a good little bit of news to wake up to. And in case I didn't say it, I am fasting again. We're back on that 90-hour fast. This fast, I believe, is scheduled to end Thursday. But depending on how things go, I might just hold off until Friday, and I might just start doing. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to make any commitments. in general, let alone with dieting. So I might try to get into a routine where I'm just eating once a week, like one day a week, and that is just Friday, and just go, Friday is the only day a week I eat, and then I just fast every other day, so 6 days a week. But we'll play it by ear, and we'll keep changing it up. I think that's important to keep changing up as well. And I've seen some discussion on changing it up. One of the things that they say is that if you are dieting and you're doing, you're dieting by doing like calorie restriction, where you're counting all your calories and being very strict on how many calories a day you're eating, you'll hit a point where you start to plateau, and you'll reduce your calories that you're intaking because you think that'll fix it, and it doesn't fix it because your weight is still not going down. And not only is the weight not going down, but you're not seeing results elsewhere, like clothes getting more and more loose and all that stuff, because the number on the scale is not the only thing indicating you are making progress. You got how well your clothes fit, you know, your overall shape. Sometimes your face loses a lot of fat in it and all that good stuff. There's a lot of other stuff besides just the number on the scale that comes into play here. But there's sometimes what happens is nothing changes, and it's because your body is not handling it like it needs to. So then what they recommend doing is breaking up what you're doing with, you know, all right, so the phone overheated, stopping my recording, and it won't let me play back the video currently to see where it cut off at. So I don't know where you left off. I apologize. I won't be able to fix it in editing either, because I'm not that good at editing. So whatever I was saying, just pretend that was the end of that statement, no matter if it was or wasn't, because I don't even remember what I was talking about. Since then, I have been inside the store. I got my prescriptions filled, and because it's a new prescription to me, I had to talk to the pharmacist. She told me that one of the prescriptions can make me dizzy as a possible side effect. The other one I need to take with food. I asked her, I was like, hey, I am doing this fasting thing. Can I continue fasting and just like take it with water? And she's like, not really, because the food actually helps your body absorb the medication and make it work a little bit better. And with the other medication, having one of its side effects being causing dizziness, these two combined together, it's not a good idea to fast while you're taking these two medications together. So for the moment, I will be pausing my fasting. These pills, it looks like it's 2 weeks of a prescription, and then we will resume once that is done, which absolutely sucks. But you got to take care of yourself first. And I do want to point out that this is not at all related to fasting. I am not having issues because I'm fasting. It's just a coincidence. But that's the update. I'm going to go through the car wash, and we'll see if the car will record through the car wash or not. I don't know. Last time I almost screwed up going into the car wash because I didn't put the car in free roll. And that was embarrassing, and that was all my fault. But yep, I'm going to stop talking, and when the car wash is done, I'm going to end the video. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the car wash.